In this video, I'm going to talk about Volvo key fobs, and I'm just going to talk about the covers, not necessarily the internals and the functions and whatnot like that. So, what we have here is we have our current vehicles. On the left, we have a Volvo S90, and on the right, we have a Volvo XC90. So, way back when, in 2007, my wife purchased a new S80, and I bought her this white leather key fob as a gift, and I replaced the black key fob with, oh gosh, you can still see the original sticker on that, with the white leather one. And back then they had quite a variety of key fobs to choose from, and I chose the white leather. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now it requires a lot of maintenance. It gets dirty very easily. It's leather, so you really need to know about how at least how to clean and maintain leather in order to keep it in this pristine condition since 2007. And it has become dirty, very dirty. The logo thing here is just bought on Amazing's website. You can see it's starting to fade. It's pretty old. So is the other one. So that was off of the 2007 Volvo S80, but it transferred to the 2018 Volvo S90 easily, and the original box and the cover that was on it. So that's what's going on there. For our newer XC90, I also wanted a new cover, but when I looked at Volvo's website, they only had black, which I got, or red. They did say they had the orange, but they didn't show a picture of it. And this is orange. Hopefully it'll come out orange in the video. It looks kind of iffy there in my viewer, but it is definitely orange. And what's going on with these orange ones is you can program the maximum speed of the vehicle to. Besides that, they're just normal key fobs like all the rest, except this can be programmed so that they can't go over a certain speed, whatever you program. Alright, so I went online and I looked and looked and looked. So here is what's available. You can see that 99.9% of them are just covers. So they just wrap around them, or the key slides into like a little purse or something, you know. However, I did find one person who actually made the cover out of wood. So this is the walnut one, and I've already coated it with wood treatment, which I'll show you in a second. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, the important thing to note, if you go on Etsy and hunt him down and get one for yourself, it screws on. And there are actually pockets for that screw to go into. Those inserts, they're metal inserts that the screw threads into, so the screw doesn't go into wood, is what I'm trying to say. So it's an extremely good finish. Should I take it apart? Alright, I've loosened the screws. I'm gonna leave them in their position. Don't want them to fall out. You can see stick out just a little bit. And he does have a receiver for his pins, and he does have some cushions for it to rest on to the top of the key fob. So we'll take the control out, and you can see that he has inserts here for the screw to go into, and some alignment chalks to put that into, so you know the top from the bottom. The top is always larger than the bottom, whether it's this aftermarket wooden one or the factory original. Also, there's the key, and in case you didn't know, if you're replacing the battery and you want to put it back correctly, the key goes underneath the logo here. So you take your release tab, you put it on the left side, you open it up, you push it slightly, there's your key. So for the other side, you know, you're taking the top off, and then for the other side you push the pin in, get your fingers out of the way, slide it forward, bump it up a little bit, and there's the battery side. And it only turns a little bit. I know it's difficult to see black on black, but you can see the arrows line up on the close. You just turn it a little bit to line it up on the open. Then getting this off is an absolute joy, and then you can exchange the battery fairly easily. So let me put this together correctly. Pretty simple, straightforward. This guy here, you can see the alignment tabs, his chalks. It shows the top and the bottom. The top is always thicker and goes end to end. It closes up. The bottom is open. Fit extremely well in there. Ridiculously easy. And the little screwdriver he gave me worked great. Now I only went finger tight. I had to squeeze it, make sure it was flush, and then once it went finger tight, you know, and it popped itself out, you know, I didn't crank down on it or anything. That was it for me. That's all I did. Then I took some of the oil, whatever it is, and went all around it. So there are the key fobs and some of the options you have if you want to change the cover. Again, with Volvo, I only saw red and black. Aftermarket, I saw an insane number of covers that went over the cover. You know, they just wrapped around it. Your key fob went into something, or something wrapped around it. This is the only one I saw that was a replacement of the outside plastic covers. And what I'm really surprised about is, since these are plastic, I'm surprised no one has made these in different colors with their 3D printers. I mean, I would think this is pretty easy to draft up. You know, you just need some calipers, maybe a dial indicator, to get all your measurements, design it out. The only thing is with the logo. Did I mention he offered it without a logo? He had one where he just cut it out, and another one where it was smooth and blank. And I think the one without the logo, where it was just smooth and blank, was like $10 cheaper or whatever. Now the prices I'm showing you on Etsy, they had something going on with Etsy to give me 10% off. It wasn't the seller that gave me 10% off. It was Etsy itself. Maybe it was a Christmas special. So there is my new key fob. Absolutely love it. Wife absolutely loves her white leather, which I've looked online. I cannot find one anywhere. So they are gone. If you can find one, good luck with that. I see the black covers everywhere, including from official Volvo sites. I also see red covers, of course, brand new from Volvo. And then the orange ones, I've seen them in Volvo site, but not with pictures. So, you know, whatever. I really like this. If you want a wood cover in black walnut, redwood, or like this one, walnut, they are available on Etsy, and it takes about a month to get it to your house after you pay for it. Well, that's my video for now. Thank you for watching.